You know, I can't believe I'm doing this, but you know, the thing about YouTube is I think there's still a limit, so I have to be careful of that. Don't mean to put too much overly bored, and I don't mean like as if I really care either. I just don't. But as far as like, you know, the file size of the video, don't mean to put it in there like as if I care, which I don't. So, and I think there's something in here as well, if memory serves. Nothing. Never mind. I think there's like something over here, maybe? Okay, I was wrong. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. What the hell was I talking about? I don't know. What? Did you see anything? I didn't see anything. What happened? What's going on? Did you see something wrong? I didn't see anything wrong. I didn't see a doggone thing. I didn't do nothing. I don't care what you say. I played the 90th, or the 5th. Which means you can't get me to say squat. You can't prove I did that. Even though that, I didn't do that. What? Wasn't me, I didn't say anything. You didn't say nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't me. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. You can't prove it. Anyway, moving on. I quit saying that. I don't know what the hell I keep saying that, but anyway. So moving on, let's see. Shouldn't take us much longer to get this done, but it'll take us longer if we have to keep constantly doing this. So the best thing to do is to just kind of pace yourself out, I guess, as far as trying to get yourself enough rubies. Rupees, okay, whatever. Anyway, you know, just kind of do it as you get to a certain point. I think we're just gonna go on ahead and max out here, and then I head to where I need to head, and then after that, we'll get the Haster sword. There's also things that have to do with, you know, being at the sanctuary that you wouldn't even know about. That changes absolutely nothing except for the fact you didn't know they were going to say that. So, you know, just keep going. Just keep on trucking. Real time. Do a barrel roll. No. I don't want to do a barrel roll. What makes you think I like barrels? Okay, maybe I do like barrels, but I'm just not going to do a barrel roll. Too old for that crap anyway. Over here. What's under these pots anyway? Oh, hearts. What they do? They'll respawn back as soon as I come out of, you know, come out and go back in. Or I go back in anyway. So yeah, we're pretty much almost there because we've also been helping ourselves to quite a bit of rupees here and there. That helps out quite a lot, I might add. Even though that we'll be finding out later on that there's going to be, you know, other ways to get rubies, but they're limited. Unlike this is like maybe limited, but it's infinite. Like it'll respawn as soon as you go in and out of the building. And I like to do it a certain way that it gets it fast instead of sticking to one particular thing, even though this also happens to be, for some reason. Anyway. I'll be right back. You know, I hate when you have no restroom. When you have to constantly go outside. You know? if you're in an office, okay, and it does not provide a bathroom, then you're going to be constantly going outside. Ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. So into another chapter of something that I actually have to eat before it goes bad. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but hey, at least if I got a home and I got something, I can go to the bathroom. But here, no, I'm not living like especially with you, because well, honestly, that'd be for employees anyway. But and by the way, it ain't that big anyway. But if you do anything, that would be for employees. Customers can just not even show up. They have to go to the bathroom. So talk about that before we're coming up here. We ain't got nothing no more. We don't respect rules, so gotta keep the bathroom locked up. Once we have, and there's one that ain't functioning, because, you know, nobody has the money to pay an outrageous fortune to get it going again. So in the meantime, all we have has to be locked up, kept from the public. Anyway. So, you know, for some reason I remember this being red or something like that. But, that's just, I don't know. I say it's a false memory, but it seems to be too real to be false. Well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't really care anyway, as long as we can get to our goal here. Right now, our goal right now is to max out our rupees, or rupees, even though they'll go down anyway. But we constantly have to get it up to max in order to make a difference. What we have to do. So I'm just going to do one thing for now, and then worry about the rest of it later. So, yeah. By later, that won't be until we get to another certain point where we can do a slew of different things. So, anyway. Whee! Whee, 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 whee! All the way home. Except I'm not a doggone piggy. You know, one of those things that goes oink, 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 oink. Or like they did in that talking commercial. Whee, 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 all the way home. A lot of you wouldn't know that because, I mean, there's just absolutely something about commercials that, while they meant nothing, except for one thing, not only was it supposed to represent something, but for you and I who weren't really looking to do what they said to do because, you know, it'd be just as an excuse to get up, go to the bathroom, get some popcorn, or, you know, get some more stuff, just to, as you're watching a TV show or a movie, and you know, you just do that, so you can do that during the commercial break, or the breaks that are the break in one, because there's like so many of them. Especially if you're watching, I don't know, football or something like that, you just have an excuse to get up and go. Whereas if you just watch it directly without commercials and you have to pause it, well, you can still get up and go take a break and go say, yep, I'm going for a smoke break or potty break. Just got to go there and get me some new chips and some popcorn. Didn't really matter if you had to go to the bathroom again or not, but that's what we were constantly doing back in the day. We still kind of do that kind of stuff today, but there's a huge difference between then and today. So, you know, a lot of us, most majority, where we just don't even bother to pause or anything. We just watch or something until we can't watch no more. And then we're just like, well, you know. As for me, I don't get into sports, but it wouldn't matter. I do watch movies, or have, and I mean, I can't say I actually do the thing anymore where I used to get, like, yeah, because we're not, I mean, yeah, I still go to the restroom when I have to, but, like, when it comes to, you know, getting popcorn and stuff like that, I don't do that anymore. There's also probably an excuse for those of you who wanted some more beer. So look at that, we're getting close to max. Won't take that much longer. But yeah, I mean, except for me, you don't even need beer, but a lot of them did, so they had to get up and during the break and go get something, or had their wives do it, which I don't believe in such fiascos. But anyway, I have no reason to watch sports. I mean, you know, even though I did have a team I was following, I'm not gonna stop saying they're my team, but I mean, I don't mean like, oh, well, I own them or anything. No, I don't. What's that got to say what do with being your team? Like, everybody can claim the Green Bay Packers, but it doesn't mean they can actually say they claimed it for, you know, that they actually own them. No, but it's their team because they vote for it. This is what they support for. Whatever team you do, doesn't matter. Mine was, I mean, it doesn't matter as far as you, whatever, if you believe in sort of things, and you like sports, whatever. Mine was the Dallas Cowboys. No, not a Cowboy fan. Well, I'm not really a fan of Cowboys necessarily, no, but the team, I don't know. There's something about it just kind of made me, you know, whatever. But then I was also a Green Bay Packer fan and San Francisco 49ers because of my brother. My brother, though, gave up on the San Francisco 49ers because they lost one game. One game is all it took for him to go, nah, I'm going to the Green Bay Packers because they always win. The T.L.O.Z.A.L.T.T.P Cowboys kind of won too a lot of times, but, you know. There's another team I was kind of interested in. I can't think of them now. You know, I think it was, yeah, the Steelers. Yeah. This is to do with, you know, football. And not baseball. I never cared about baseball. But there was a team, I think it was called the Atlanta Braves or whatever, that was my mom's deal. She didn't get into football, but she got into baseball. I mean, I wouldn't say we're sports enthusiasts or something like that. And nothing like that at all. But my brother liked NASCAR, monster truck rallying. I didn't care a lick of word for it. Even though he also liked Star Trek and stuff like that. You know, there was reruns. I did the same thing, except that I didn't watch that. I can't say I never did check them out or anything. They just weren't my cup of tea. Because I was always heavily focused on playing video games or watching movies and stuff. And I realized a long time ago, which at the time when I first started out, for a long while, I didn't know it, but I can't focus on the game and watch a movie. You know, it just depends on what I'm doing in the game. Like, if I have to constantly grind and stuff like that, you know, then of course I'm going to take my attention away from it. Except for this game here, you can't like take your mind, you know, away from it. So, all right. So, what's up next? Well, number one, let's go to my house. By the way, this does not actually, you know, wear out the game. But what it does do for you is it makes it an easier shortcut. It's kind of like the mirror. The only difference is the mirror is only useful for dungeons. All dungeons. So you don't have to go pass through all that stuff again, you know, once you've already done it. Now here's something else you don't know. You can actually pick this up and sometimes you'll find a bomb there, even if you're maxed out, so. And you could have done this before too, but there's that. Anyway, so let's go over here. Go downstairs. I could have got me a deal. By the way, that will be something that'll be even worse coming in the future. I think you about need at least a typical amount of 1 to 2 fairies anyway if you're gonna fight the fight. And I gotta fight, and that is what that is. So let's go and let's see, where do I go from here? Was it the sanctuary or my house? I can't remember. I think it was my house that actually really where was the closest to the thing. And I can actually get my hearts filled up anywhere, which is about an almost infinite thing. Well, actually, infinite into the idea as many times you need it. Where you don't have to worry, crap, nah, I can't get healed up or whatever. So it's also another one of those in-game cheats that you don't have to worry about too much being like, oh, this is just taking advantage of the system. It just kind of, doesn't seem right or anything. Because, I mean, you got the fairies. How else are you going to make it? You got to have a way to heal up, Even by getting, fairies in your bottles and stuff. That's kind of cheating too, but not so much. Now that guy up there is going to change, so yeah, at some point I could have come down here and done that. Oh, I forgot I was going to go over there and go to the island. That's what I was going to do. What the hell was I thinking? So also those fish that are under this water, you can take at least 1 or 2 of them. I believe that's about it, and then do the thing. So I forgot I was gonna go do this, so I'm gonna go take care of that right now. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if you hit them once or twice, as long as whatever. So now that we have maxed rupees, that's all. Yeah. So that's all the time we have for this episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then,